Hey y'all, I have another layout today, and first I'm starting with some 12 by 12 cardstock from Storyteller, Crate Paper Storyteller, and then I'm going to also use, this is a new stack that I got, the die cuts with a view from Michaels, and I'm just kind of flipping through to show you where I'm getting some of my paper. That's the blue that I use. I also cut out some clouds, and you'll see I cut out words. You can see those on the right of the screen. And then also I'm looking for something, I'm not sure. Oh, I also cut out some like the fake washi type paper strips. And you'll see I'll flip back here in a second. And I'll point to it so that you guys can see where most of these papers are coming from. Yeah, there it is right there. So I love this paper pack. I am so excited. And actually, Emily from Emily or OMG It's Emily is the one, I think the one that talked about it first. It's Sunday afternoon die cuts with a view, and the one I just showed, the 6x6, was Basic Gray Hey Girl. And this is just a wedding picture. It's not even one that the photographer shot. It was one that my sister got from the car. She was waiting for us to come to go to the reception. And so I just cut it 4x4, the picture. And I'm also using a shipping tag and a envelope with the shipping tag in it I think the envelope is Recollections maybe. And then I'm just showing you the die cuts with the view Sunday afternoon, like little stack. And this is also from that same paper pad, these little hearts. And the arrow is not, that is I think that's a Hey You arrow maybe. And then I'm going to start cutting up some of these words. I love these words. There's 2 sheets, so normally I would be all anxious about cutting them all up and using a ton on one paper, but since there are 2 sheets, I wasn't real worried about it. I just went ahead and started to cut them up, and thought immediately when I saw the words, actually, I thought I'm going to use a bunch on the page, but I was so excited that there were 2 sheets. So you'll see that I kind of have them lined up, and the words kind of just explain like marriage and that day and us all in one. So I thought I would just choose, and all the words are great. I just chose a handful of whatever I found first, but also what described that day and us and marriage and everything. Those die cuts are from the paper pad, except for those cluster of hearts. That's from like a little K & Company die cut collection. This vertical strip is from the paper pad as well, the die cuts with a view Sunday afternoon. And I'm just kind of working on my placement. This is normally what I do when I start layouts, is I get it together and place everything together, and then I begin to adhere everything. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself, and I'll just start putting things down, and you'll see here in a second I'll start adhering the letters down. You haven't seen those yet, but I'll start adhering the letters down and forget that I haven't done anything else. So that's okay. I fix them later on. Here's the letters that I'm using. They're just thickers. I think I've shown these before, but they're daiquiri, American Crafts Thickers Daiquiri is what they're called. And they're foam, and a lot of people really like foam. I wasn't crazy about them because they weren't, when I placed them, they looked just funny, and you'll see that that bugged me the whole time looking at that. So I'll go back and fix that later. I place them in a different spot, and I even tear the paper a little bit, but that's okay. It's I tried to cover it up with a heart. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and start adhering these things together, and then I'll work on the words. But I won't show you all the parts where I glue things together. And sorry for the skipping. For some reason it said my Mac had too much space taken, so I had to delete some stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and adhere that down, and then I'll get to the words, to arranging the words here. And I guess I'll go ahead and show, I guess I've adhered part of those, and then there we go, they're all adhered now. So I'm going to put some pop dots or some foam adhesive on the back of these clouds just to give them a little bit dimension, and then I'll place them with the hearts and then the other heart that I've already cut out. And looking at that big day lettering makes me, I don't like it at all. I'll change it though, so it'll make me feel better towards the end of this video. And I'll place those, and then I'll also put a foam dot on these as on the cluster of hearts as well, so that it'll be even. I'll set it next to it, but I'll kind of tuck it, the clouds underneath those hearts. And then I'm going to use the Glue Glider Pro, which I like. I don't love, but I mean, I like it. It works for me, but it's not the best adhesive. I still think Scotch or Tombow like tape runners are the best so far. I like the ATG too, but I just don't use it that often. So I've placed that arrow in a different spot, as you can see, and then I'm taking a sticker. I think it's an October Afternoon collection. I'm not real sure where I want it, but I ended up placing it underneath that blue paper and then in the corner. And my whole thought with this layout was I wanted it really clean. I'm putting inks and things on a lot of my layouts, and this time I just was like, I'm not going to use washi tape, I'm not going to use inks, I'm just going to use simply paper, and that's pretty much it besides the letters. So, and I stuck to that for the most part. And that tag's for journaling. I just don't show it. I won't show it in the video. And then you'll see I replaced the letters, and I think that they look much more straight and even. You guys may not be able to tell the difference, but I did. The tearing of the paper didn't bother me a whole lot because I knew I could cover most of it up. So I take another heart from that same paper pad that I've been using, the Sunday Afternoon paper pad. And I'll show that in my next haul video, as well as a bunch of other things that I got from Michael's too. And this, a little definition stickers just says adore. And I didn't realize that I had adore already written on the other side, but it's okay. It's kind of cool because it kind of, I guess I picked one word that was one of my favorites and I described it. At least that's what I can tell people when they see the layout. So I'm trying to get placement on that. And normally I would offset things and try to do things not so perfectly, but like I said, I wanted it to be clean, so I did most things pretty straight, when normally I would just kind of throw it on there and just adhere it down. So I'm kind of just, as you see here, I think that I'm going to use washi tape, and then I pull it up because I thought, no, I'm going to keep it clean, and it actually looks okay. I don't think it really makes it messy. I just thought, well, at the beginning I wasn't going to use washi tape and I wanted to stick to that. So I ended up pulling it up, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I figured I'll use another arrow. So I pulled the backing off of that, and I love that those chipboard pieces are backed with adhesive already. And then I'll go ahead and pull another sticker from the Afternoon collection, and this is actually a Dear Lizzie piece, but I don't end up using it. I play around with it. It's like a little chipboard piece from I think it's the Neapolitan collection, but I take it off and switch to an October Afternoon sticker, and then I write the date. Sorry, I'm spoiling it. I'm telling you guys what I'm doing before it even happens. I'm going to stop doing that. Okay, so now you're just going to see me write something. And it's just the day that we got married, which was November 10th. So, and I think that concludes it. I will show it up close. You can see the paper tear, yay. And then the words. And then I'm sorry I get too close. I meant to back it up just a little bit, but you guys get the gist of it. So, anyway, I think that's it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.